After doing some research, I was trying to figure out what's going on with this T-bracket that doesn't want to go in. Turns out it's a little bit pinched or might be different. I don't know, but if you can compare the two. This is the auto one, by the way. It's completely off. Like, it's a little wider, and I was trying to figure out why the mount wouldn't go on. It goes on here perfectly fine, but not on this one. Imagine turns out that this is the auto one. Doubt it. We're just gonna put this one back on, but they're identical from what I'm reading. The auto and manual one T brackets are identical for the D series. I'm assuming for B series is different, but yeah. Let's put this back on because it took me a day or two trying to struggle with that. I ended up just taking out the mount, and it had to be replaced anyway, so might as well. Right, that last T bracket was a pain. As I stated before, it's the same, but it turned out I had the wrong bolt, which was this one. It was not it. It was a smaller one. It looks like a 17. Yeah, so I was battling that for the past hour, and then I tried to put that onto the mount and it didn't go in. I tried the other one, went in. Label your bolts. Label your bolts. So now that one's in. We're gonna try to lift up the tranny, try to bolt it onto the T bracket, try to get some support right now because it has no support. And let's continue going. We're back. It has taken me approximately 2.5 days to get that tranny back on. Not like that, but it was actually like, maybe if you round it all up, maybe 4 or 5 hours time to try to get this tranny onto the block by myself. It was really difficult, as you can see it in my face, but we did it. It's on. The one problem was the T bracket. It looks like the one I got from the guy was a little pinched, so it was closed in a little bit, so it wasn't getting on the mount. I ended up buying a new mount anyways because the other one was done, and I compared it with the auto T bracket. They look identical, so I just swapped it. I painted it too, so that's done. Putting this tranny on the block. I didn't record it because it was honestly a pain in the ass, and I was here struggling to try to find different ways to get it on to the block. I should have just put it on the block and then put it in the car, but me and Alex thought it was going to be easier like this. It's not. I'd rather just put the tranny onto the block and then put it into the car. Do it that way, you'll save a lot of time. It was a headache getting it connected to the T mount, the T bracket, and just everything, bro. Clutch fork and throwout bearing kept falling out. It was just a mess, honestly. That was the hard part. Let's mount it up to that mount, and we can start the assembly process. And the cat bag gets here Monday. Let's see what we can do. Alex is gonna come Saturday. We got Civic Fest Saturday. After that, we're gonna come here, finish off, and Sunday is another day. Welcome to the next episode of many. We are back at it on the Civic. Alex here. He has joined us on this wonderful Saturday after Civic Fest. As you can see, it's coming together. One thing that we're missing, exhaust manifold gaskets. We're having like 2 plugs on that side that we have no idea where they're going to. It's a work in progress right now. Around the throttle body. Oh yeah, this one. We don't know where it goes to. Oh wait, no, I think this is the...
For the intake, no?
Alright, we took out the line that we needed, which was this line for the fuel filter. It didn't come with the swap, and he was able to take it out when, you know, I couldn't do it, so he was able to do it. That's great. Just show the people how weak I am.
Shut up.
You see the veins popping out his arms? Sure, he be putting that arms to work.
Dude, chill out. So confused where this goes now.
It was right here.
I know. No, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. I can't dig out the lid. It doesn't come off. I think it's this one.
It's all that?
Yeah, this one. Yeah. And,
put it in the hole.
It's just, their angles are so fucked.
Oh, wait. Let me fix that. There you go.
Maybe we should go under the intake.
You want some?
Yeah, I feel like it would line up better.
Okay. Yo, Honda master mechanic right now.
Honda master mechanic?
Yeah.
Lined up?
Look at that. There you go. So we got the line back on, new fuel filter, filter fish. We're making a list of what we need and what's left. But so far, so good. I think, what you want to say? I think we're like at 80%.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Say the truth.
What?
Say the truth.
If you lock in, yeah.
That's crazy.
If it's all me, then we're like at 20.
You want to learn. That's crazy. You're learning.
I feel like I'm doing better than you right now. That's crazy.
Yeah, you're learning. I already took it off. You're putting it back in. All right, so it's about maybe 8, 9 o'clock at night. We're still working on it. There's a few things that we were missing and a few things that we're trying to like figure out. So right now we're bypassing the radiator since it's an older radiator. We get a hose to connect it on 2 ports in the bottom. We're replacing the power steering pump with the one that came with the swap because 2 bolts broke into it without us touching it. It was already done like that. So we're just gonna replace it with the one that we have and the AC compressor. So these are the 2. A part of me forgot how to mount it up. So I gotta do some research and then kind of put it together. It's late, we're tired. He's just gonna finish bypassing that and we're gonna call it a night. And we'll be back at it tomorrow. It's Saturday, so tomorrow Sunday. We're both confident that we can get this car running tomorrow. Everything's pretty much done. Just little tedious parts like getting the AC and power steering bolted on, fluids, and bolting up the shift linkage.
Suspension.
The shift linkage, yeah, but that's not really gonna stop it from running. But yeah, I guess suspension and the axles, and that's pretty much it. We're all done. Fred comes Wednesday, so I'm hoping to have the car started by then. I'll probably just lie to him and say that we didn't get it started, and then go from there. What you think? Be like, yo, bro, this car has a spun bearing, bro. He sold me a up motor.
I'll say that shit's knocking, bro.
Yeah, I say that shit's knocking on Tuesday.
Started knocking.
Yeah, I'll tell him that Tuesday night, and then he comes Wednesday night, so I'll be perfect.
Say we started it and the oil got milky instantly.
Oh no! Yo,
We drained it and it was full of metal shavings.
chill, not a Subaru.
All right, it's bypassed. So
All right, cool. He did most of the work.
we out here.
He says, quote unquote, I wasn't locked in.
He was not. This is the oil that came out of there.
Oh, brother, oh.
Look at that.
Oh,
And there's like metal chunks in there, so just pray to God, like that one.
oh, sheesh.
Pray to God that the engine's good because it's glittery.
It is glittery.
I told you.
Yeah. We probably got finesse for $500. Who knows?
Could have been worse.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, guys, we'll see you in the next one. It'll be tomorrow. For you guys, it's gonna be a second. For us, it's gonna be a whole night. 24 hours, probably 12 hours. He'll be back.
24 hours.
Yeah, my man's slaving over here. He learning though. He out here. Jeffy Lubin it. All right. See you guys. It's Sunday now. We're at the finish line. We have a few things to do. Headers and AC and power steering pump. We're trying to figure out how that bracket goes with the torque mount. I've been digging the internet. It's very hard to find it. So we had one, but the bushing broke. And when I try to, impact it out, the whole thing came out. So I had another one, which I freshly painted. So I added the tensioner there. And now this is the AC bracket, I think, or power steering, one of the two. I'm trying to figure out which one goes first. Looks like the torque mount goes first. It goes like this onto the block. These 4 bolts connect to the block from what I'm seeing. 1, 2, and there's 2 more in the bottom. Alex couldn't come today, so that's a bummer. We got a lot done today. Although I was solo, we got a lot done. Yeah, we're pretty much almost at the finish line. I've been saying that, but we're almost there now. I think all we need to do now is finalize the shift linkage. I have the pin in halfway through. I stopped because I felt like it was taking a lot of my time, so I decided to do something else. So you can see the shifter is kind of steady. One of the linkages is bolted up, and the other one with the pin is the one that's halfway through. So that looks right. The plate there needs to be bolted down, so that's another thing. Other than that, we have small things to do, such as axle, suspension work, to put everything back into place, but overall the motor looks to be done. Okay, so we have gone a bit in the future. We have almost completed everything. Suspension is back on. Everything's kind of ready. We have a list of small miscellaneous things to do before we start this car, such as putting the plugs on the starter, which is the negative volt power. Take out that battery tray because that harness goes under the battery tray. Start plugging in the battery. Gotta put a headlight on, and I gotta route the reverse switch from that plug and play harness, and then the brake line situation with the prop valve. We finally got it. So yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta remove the old caliper hoses from front and rear, but the rear is gonna be last. I'm gonna do the front first. We have the cab back out for delivery, and I gotta go get gaskets, which probably is gonna happen after work. But as of now, those are the small things we gotta do. I also think I gotta route this under behind this, maybe, I don't know. I'll figure that out. So we're connecting the prop valve. The two master cylinders goes to the side. The upper left and right are gonna be the fronts, and the tops are gonna be the rears. I'm gonna leave this unbolted because I know Fred is gonna get in here and he's gonna fix this or bolt it to his liking. So I'm just gonna connect it and leave it here hidden for him to kind of adjust. Let's go ahead and do this. We are at the last bit of it. We needed to get a gasket for that, and we did. We took a while because we had to travel about like 20 minutes away to the nearest AutoZone hub to get the gasket. I'm gonna kind of shave this down a little bit. We got this. We got the exhaust, the Yonaka exhaust back there. Then we're gonna connect this, connect the exhaust. We gotta also bolt down the shifter delete plate, so it just kind of covers that hole that's there. And I gotta finish the brake lines. I gotta repeat the other thing to the other side, and that's it. Put the wheels on. I gotta start bleeding the brakes as well. I gotta start from the furthest point back here because I still gotta connect the brake lines and the emergency brake lines. Connect the battery and go from there. We're all good to go. We should be able to start it. I gotta do 2 belts here. The power steering are AC, and yeah, pretty much. So let's get to this. Don't mind the wires there. We got to connect those, but this is what they were holding on with the old exhaust to kind of wire hangers or something, and it's because I guess they didn't put the real hangers up here. So I have some leftovers from my Subaru, so I think I'm gonna use that. Hey guys, we have finished putting the exhaust back on the Civic, and Freddie has arrived to Florida. So we have him here now. We picked him up.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm the camera guy now. I'm here, Florida. Jenny's over there. I don't know if you can see it. Jenny, you know, we're here.
We did complete the Civic. Unfortunately, we have an issue, but we have completed everything. We did the brake lines, emergency brake, everything's pretty much completed. Now we're just diagnosing that the vehicle is at a no crank, no start. We're going to show you how the car looks now, and this is in its glory. So that's the motor swap, and Fred is pretty happy with it. But now, like I said, unfortunately, we are chasing a no crank, no start issue. We have power, just making one click. We did notice that in the beginning it was making a few clicks from the starter. So we chased a few grounds and we shaved it down a little bit. So we fixed the grounds, and now instead of a couple clicks, we're just getting one click. Looks like it's coming from inside the dash. We're trying to figure that out. We're not sure where to go from here. So that's the reason why we can't finish off this episode. However, this episode is about to come out tomorrow, and we don't want to let you guys down. So we're just going to release the video. Me and Fred's going to work on this weekend. He returns back to New York in 2 or 3 days. So we're trying to get him home with this car, but we have to figure out what's going on. We tried doing the trick that Fred did with Carlos, which was jumping the clutch switch, and that didn't work. So we know it's something else, and we don't know what it is exactly. We're chasing the harnesses, we're making sure everything's connected. There must be something going wrong that it's kind of like interfering. We won't know till the next episode, so I hope I see you guys there. Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe, drop a comment, and let us know what you want to see next. See you on the next one.
Yo, my brother Snappy built right here in the making. I'm excited with this build. No matter what, it's a single jingle, but hey, I like it. Look at the paint job. Well, I'm not sure you can see it, but in person, the contrast of the color of it looks way better from the previous episode that you've been watching in our channels. Oh man, you can't imagine how much junk and gunk and all that grease stood in that chassis. But my brother is here helping me to get this AG hatch Project Adriana demo. Don't worry, it's not a sad vlog. It's just a setback. As my brother saying that tomorrow's Saturday, and we're gonna go in and we're gonna find what's going on. I'm gonna take this Adriana home. Thank you guys, and I'm watching all the subscribers, likes. I see some comments also. And for you guys that want to be heroes, thank you for telling us like we're mechanics. We're not mechanics, guys. You know, we just having fun with this build. We just like you. Maybe you better than us, but we just trying our best. This is our way how we having fun with this car. So hey, I'm showing you guys if we could do it, you guys can. But thanks for watching, and keep evolving.